What it do, STS here, Santa Slam here, up for another simple review. And we're at the, this right here, this is what I'm going to talk about is, in a season. You know, it's the first and only season they have, but it's also, it's an anime. Dragon Ball Z was the first anime I got into. And, you know, I love that. I love the series and whatnot. And, this show right here was actually, because me and my buddy, Armando Manzo, Cheeto Turner, and myself, we would get pictures, we would get Dragon Ball Z pictures and then like trace them or whatever. But then we said, why don't we just start a picture collection? And we did. We just spent money on other people's creations and was had in a folder like, oh, look at this picture, you know. And we collected, we had like a binder full of pictures. And then they were putting other more animes out there, you know. And then every time I saw characters of this show, I was like, this looks badass, but I never saw the anime. I thought it was badass. I was a poser. I was a poser, basically. Like, oh, I love this show, but I never seen it. I never heard about it. I just always never seen it. But this show, and then when I went to Anderson, the last time I went with my grandma was when I wasn't feeling like shit still. This was out, and it's a brand new, like, remastered, but it's the complete series. It's the 26 episodes on 4 discs, and that is, my friend, The Ballad of Bash's Stampede, the Human Typhoon, a.k.a., well, Trigun. And then there's your DVD, you know, this right there, and then Wonder for $60 billion double dollars. They have a little poster. I'll get it out. Here's what the poster is right there. Which, to me, I don't know if I would do that. If I bought this TV, this cassette, and because it has the back to it. I mean, maybe. But that'd be kind of retarded. Like, I wouldn't like that. But Trigun, and then here's your discs right there. 4 discs. When I first checked this out, I was really excited. But I was also, you know, sick, and this is when I started watching days before Christmas. I started watching day before on Christmas Eve and whatnot, and before that, and it's just, this was a good set. I mean, it's a good set, you know, featuring the Human Typhoon, Bash's Stampede, and the genocide, million knives, and illegal parents of guns. Now, what I'm gonna do for this review here is I'm not gonna go down. Well, I'll say at the beginning. This is what it's about. Some people don't know what it is. Wanted by wanton destruction property. Bash's Stampede. Bash's Stampede is a wanted man with a habit of turning entire frontier towns into rubble. The price on his head is a fortune, and his path of destruction reaches across the arid wastelands of deserted planet. Unfortunately, most encounters with the spiky-haired gunslinger don't end well for the bounty hunters who catch up with him. Someone always gets hurt, so it's never bad. Sadly enough, for such an infamous fugitive, there's no proof that he's ever taken a life. In fact, he's a pacifist with a donut obsession. He's more doofus than desperado. There's a whole lot more to him than this rotation lets on. Bash's Stampede definitely ain't your typical outlaw. I mean, it's such good, you know. There's him right there. I'm not gonna like every episode. I'm just gonna basically come up with the characters pretty much. You know, Bash is that he seems that he's a demigod who's supposed to be violent and kill people and all that stuff, but he's one of the people who doesn't want to. And later on the film, which first, I mean, it's a comedy drama thing because it has him, and then he goes in there, and he's supposed to be this guy who's destroyed everything. But I think maybe it did happen, or maybe it was his brother that did all this shit that he accepted through. I don't remember, but maybe he did. But he's trying to stop, maybe. But it's an awesome drama and comedy too. And then you have Millie, and then you have Meryl. You know, you got Meryl, who's the hot-headed pistoler, and you got Millie, the Amazon Stunner, which she's cool as hell. They're good characters. And then most of all, you meet Nicholas D. Wolfwood, who's the wandering preacher, which I liked. I had pictures of him. You know, I like that guy. His character was awesome. Spoiler alert: he dies, and that was one of the things I hate about the series. But then again, it's later on in the film, and also the main plot is against his brother, Knives, which you see somewhat in a flashback, but he doesn't come up maybe till the disc 3, I think, or disc 2 or disc 3. Yeah, because first of all, it's the first disc, and someone has a little. They see people here and they fight people there, and he's wanted by some people. But it wasn't. There were some enemies, but not real big antagonists. But it was basically more comedy wise. But then later on the third set, like third to fourth disc, or I mean, when you meet Wolfwood, he's hilarious and violent as hell, the preacher. But it gets more darker, and I love this series. It's great to watch it all. There is a movie called Trigun Badlands. It's on Hulu. You know, it's been out, and I want to see that. So I bet this right here. And then at the payoff at the very end, you know, well, Wolfwood dies, and then but Vash goes after his brother, which it did because I'm watching in the third disc. There was this episode called Rim Shavam, which is the chick that you see cutscenes in the very first couple episodes, and it was because basically millions, well, Vash and millions were taken from their planet when humans were exploring or whatever, and they had this chick who was teaching them stuff. They had long blonde hair and stuff, and millions killed them all and whatnot, and it was great because it was a random episode of him not being there. Because they had one episode that was just fully made of Millie and Meryl, and it had Vash in it, but not much. He helped out, but he wasn't there. He only on the episode for like 10, 15 seconds. But it was interesting because some shows they have like an all their secondary characters main, you know, but some of them don't work. This one did work. And at the very end, but you see the prequel scene with him and his brother. But later in the film, you know, when they had the ultimate showdown, it was all right. But it was only it's sad as this was only 26 episodes in one season they did. But I enjoyed it. I recommend this all the way. I think you guys would enjoy it. The comedy, the action, the drama here. Japan pulls no punches, this shit. And this basically got me to get another anime series besides Trigun. Because some animes don't work. And, but that's the Trigun. So I hope you guys enjoy this. I mean, if you're not an anime or not. But this is an awesome anime. And it was awesome to see. So, but, I like to get some merch or something for this series because I enjoy it a lot. I would like to buy this set for my collection, but I don't have the fucking money for it, and I couldn't find it unless it was online or whatnot. But that is I'm gonna try the next couple of reviews when I go to my grandma's again. I will get probably 2 animes or something, maybe 2 or 3. I say 2 maybe because I'm getting movies as well, picture, but I'm going to try out 2 more animes and see if I can get into it or whatnot. But I'm STS, a simple review, and we'll see you once again.